So we don't want to stop it yet. We should just probably keep going.
For filling the box?
Yeah, let's just head straight into filling the box.
Okay.
So that was interesting.
I think I talked too much.
But that's a good thing.
I was filling in all of the gaps.
Yeah.
You were.
The problem is I was filling in all of the gaps.
It's tricky because unlike the last one, which involved the world we were already familiar with, we went somewhere fantastical, and it was a big fantastical. We had the entire solar system.
So we needed exposition.
Yes.
I ended up doing that because I had ideas right then.
And I mean, I had ideas as well.
Yeah, but I did a lot of the talking.
Yeah, you did a lot of the talking. I think you got us from point A to point B.
Mm-hmm.
But that makes sense. You're one of those people that has a lot of ideas.
Well, thank you.
I think I had something coherent to say.
That's a shame.
I know that happens to me.
I bet it was the music. I bet the music distracted you.
Yeah.
By the way, good luck editing to both of you, I guess. Good luck editing the music out of the main podcast.
Oh God.
No, that should stay. It's the victory music because we did it.
But it started about 3/4 of the way through the explanation.
It's true.
You know what? We'll just consider it, and I'll try my best to cut it out. And if it doesn't work,
copyright. Forgot about that.
Well,
it depends on how intelligible
it'll be.
Yeah. I'm not convinced it'll be all that. All that noticeable.
Yeah, I'm not worried about removing it for copyright's sake. I'm worried about removing it for
hearing's sake.
For listening's sake. Yeah. I think that the music it can stay in this because this isn't polished at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it should be removed if possible from QED.
Well, we'll just have to see. It's very. It might work. It might not.
So how did we feel about the setting, about the fantasticalness and all the suppositions we had to make?
I liked it, but that's because I got to let my imagination run wild. I don't know if you guys appreciated it as much.
I did, actually. I was glad that you did.
Okay.
Because I was a little worried that you might find it too fantastical.
Oh, no. I can do so much with very little.
Yeah.
I like it. I think in the future I might aim for something a little bit smaller in scope, if not in scale.
Yeah.
A little bit less along the lines of a combination between Deus Ex and Stargate.
Because while we did have the entire solar system,
because
we did have the entire solar system to work with,
true.
We also had Earth, and Earth has a ton of depth to it.
Yes.
So we had scope and scale.
No, we had a lot, but I think we did a good job with what we were given.
I do worry about asking listeners to make a lot of the leaps that we did. I think we told a story in this one.
Yeah, we told a story,
and that's good.
And that is good. We told a story in the last one too.
Yeah,
but it wasn't the same kind of story.
No,
it was a very the first episode. It was it's a very logical progression.
Yes.
We didn't.
Aside from the shrimping boat and the Georgia.
Well.
The decision of Georgia was very arbitrary.
Oh yeah, that was
and the
totally
fishing
arbitrary.
boat was non sequitur.
Yeah.
Yes.
But that being said, I think that this was an excellent diversion from what it would seem that our trajectory was given the first episode.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's a bad thing at
all
because we definitely want
it keeps
to keep
viewers on their toes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I definitely think we want to keep doing this sort of thing, if only because if we don't, we become a lot more limited in what we can do.
Yeah. We kind of become stagnant and boring.
and we do not want to end up moving to Georgia
To
and
found
starting New Hollywood every single time.
I know, right?
I mean, I'm okay if New Hollywood is
On
a part of
Mars.
everyone.
It's on
It's
Mars
just referenced.
It's
a reference to the first episode, and no one will understand it unless they listen to the first
watch
episode.
It. Yeah.
Like they should.
Yeah.
Like all good listeners should do.
well, I'm not gonna go that.
I just
they
did.
can-
That's very.
I mean, they're free
I
to
don't
do
know.
what
They're
they
free to
want.
do whatever they want.
It's true.
But
Within
no
reason.
true listener, no true Scotsman wouldn't have gone to the trouble to expose themselves to every episode that we put out.
Yes.
No
Yes.
true Scotsman.
Yes. That is true.
It's. But I had something else coherent to say. I'm just losing it all.
And you are. I think that sci-fi setting might have.
It's
I
drained
think
you.
I think you might have been playing around with the memory wiper a bit.
Yeah, I mean that'd be fun. That'd be some good times because all the times that bad things happen, you can just learn from them and then erase the bad things. You never have to remember the
I
bad
don't think
things.
that's how it works.
I don't know if that's how it works.
I don't think that's how it works at all, Josh.
It
I think
might
the
be.
way that you learn from bad experiences is that when you're in a position where it could happen again, you remember that it happened the last time and you do something different.
I think it might be.
I think that's how you learn from mistakes.
Maybe.
So if you don't remember that the bad thing happened, you won't have learned from the mistake.
I think we should test it out on you because you're the one with the cybernetic implant, so you're the one who can actually see.
I don't think you should test it out on me because it's just a little game for you, but it's my brain you're messing with.
Well, we're doing it in a way that's not going to destroy your brain.
I don't believe you.
Why not?
Why would I believe you?
We need you.
It's true. You're very important to this dynamic.
Like, you are very important. I think it'd be interesting to take a setting like this and maybe make something that's a little more, structured, scripted, like later on, like as a radio drama of some kind.
You're thinking of making the radio drama of how the aliens, who will not be named the bad guys because that's way too blatant,
That's way too blatant.
will have infiltrated the Earth government, which will be named something else because that's way too blatant.
Yes.
And you'll have to get a coalition of other aliens who will need names because otherwise that's way too blatant.
Right. I mean, it won't fit this exact story. I mean, obviously it'll take a different plot, one that
Will it take a different plot?
I think it'll take a similar plot, but I'll probably change elements as I see fit, but not like destroy the spirit of our valiant effort.
But you might not have the uber capitalist who has his fingers in every pie.
That would be an interesting character, though. Especially
The thing is, it's also a really, really unbelievable self-insert on my part.
Joey. You have to understand. You're not going to be a Gary Stu.
I don't believe you.
Nah, we'll be fine.
Okay.
You know what
I've
I
got
think
this.
would be interesting? Something worth considering
Okay.
is because of the massive amount of background that went into this,
Yeah.
and the fact that we were making suppositions
We
so
were.
far through, because we spent half the time making assumptions about what was going to be there.
Oh yeah, totally.
I think it would be interesting to try and create videos where we build worlds, entire videos that we spend dedicated to the building of a world or a space.
Okay.
And do what?
So that we can
Making
use
Creative Commons?
so that we can use them in the future. Something where we
Kind of like our that one universe over there.
kind of like
To what?
yeah, which has sort of died, but
Actually, we could use that.
yeah, but
We've
Well,
started
yeah, here's
building
the
a
thing,
world.
though. I think that we should make I don't know, maybe not all of them Creative Commons, but we should make at least some of them Creative Commons.
That's a great idea.
I feel like Tuat would work as a Creative Commons world.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, yeah. I mean, you have the website for that still, right?
Yeah.
Sort of.
I've got the file somewhere. Actually, probably copied numerous times. For listeners, Tuat, or that one universe over there, TOUOT, is a universe dedicated to stories that
mostly haven't been written yet.
That future more dedicated us's have written.
Yes.
Which is to say, do not exist yet.
They don't exist yet.
With a couple of exceptions.
Yeah, we have a few like excerpts, but we ended up not like finishing them.
Yeah. But I mean, this would actually be a cool application for that one universe over there.
Yeah,
because while it would make like some dependencies for watching QED, it would also help us create more detailed universes to create more in-depth scenarios that go into a single QED episode.
Yes.
So you watch one of these videos and then you have background for a bunch of them.
Mm-hmm.
But then that might also make things stale too. I don't know.
But does that make homework for our listeners?
And that's the issue. I think it's a brilliant idea if we could assume that the listeners were going to do their homework, but I don't know if we want to do that.
Well, a lot of podcasts that I listen to make the assumption that their listeners do the homework. And some of the listeners do the homework. I don't do the homework, but I still listen to the episodes anyway, and I still enjoy them. So I think that it can work even if the users don't do the homework.
That's true.
As long as we don't make too many assumptions that they have done their homework.
Yeah. And so something else to consider is even just building smaller worlds inside these worlds. Like say someday, hint hint, we create a fantasy world, which is almost certainly going to happen. Instead of dealing with the entire fantasy world, maybe we just create a castle.
Maybe we
for the scenario to occur.
Yeah, we just build a small subset of that world.
And we build it figuratively. I wish we could build it literally.
Yeah,
building a castle would be so much fun.
Yeah, but
wait, are we building a castle in Minecraft or in real life? Because I could make a video about building a castle in Minecraft.
Live action QED.
No.
Oh God.
No, I was thinking QED plays.
Budget.
Which just turns into live action role playing.
Yeah, which basically just turns into a bunch of nerds.
But what about QED plays? What about
QED plays what?
Well, QED builds a castle in Minecraft, and I get to show the watchers at that point. I get to show them how we pictured the building looking in the rooms in relation to each other, and this is the owner of the castle's room. This is the count's room, and that's why it looks so nice and awesome and big and stuff, and that's why it has the red and purple carpet and stuff.
Yeah.
Has it occurred to you guys yet that what we are doing is live action role playing? Because it didn't occur to me until just now, but that's what we're doing.
Oh yeah.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm being me right now. I'm just coming up with random ideas and seeing if they stick.
I mean, we're playing our roles, but
I'm being me. Is that playing me or is that being me?
I think you're playing you in
Am I playing
episode.
Me, being me, playing me, being me?
These are fictional scenarios, and
yes.
I think that for as long as these are fictional scenarios,
is this a fictional scenario right now?
Ourselves.
Well, this isn't. But
the three of us sitting in a semicircle around this microphone.
Yes. No, filling
is
the
that
box.
a fictional?
Filling the box is not a fictional scenario.
Then we're not live action role playing right now.
Well, we were live action role
fair
playing.
enough. We didn't stop the recording, so it's
Oh yeah. By the way, guys, we don't actually stop the recording. We just say, okay, now from now on, this is going to be after. Yeah. We record the ending and then we just keep going.
Yeah, we don't stop until we stop.
Don't stop believing.
We could get copyright claim.
I don't think so.
I don't know. Like, isn't fair use less than 5 seconds? So even if they could copyright us just for using the name, no, don't do it. Just in case. Just in case, please.
I was joking. I don't think they could claim us for.
They can't claim us for the words.
Yeah.
They can't claim us for the words. They could claim us for the music, but we're not playing 5 seconds of the music.
I mean, we could try.
The people on the other side of that wall are playing 5 hours of the music.
Yeah,
they never stop.
Only we could, copyright claim their lives.
I'm
That
sorry.
sounds more morbid than I meant.
Oh my god, that should be the 3rd episode.
No, because Josh is responsible for coming up with the prompt for the 3rd episode.
It actually sounds like a great idea for the 3rd episode.
I mean, Josh might take it.
What if
but...
somebody
I think you should do it.
claimed your life?
I think you should do it for maybe the 6th episode, but doing it for the 3rd episode now that the listeners know about it is maybe too much.
Yeah.
Darn listeners. It's their fault.
Darn socks.
Darn recording software.
Yeah. Also, QED at 11:45 and fill in the box at 12.
Okay.
That makes the most sense, I think.
Okay.
Because I was saying that you put it out at 12, but I wasn't thinking about the fact that the id is actually 2 ids.
Get people who go to bed at midnight hooked before
yeah,
midnight.
I have to.
Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I have to.
I mean, the first episode is half an hour.
How long was this episode?
Too long.
Oh, yeah, much too long. But, well, too long in the sense that it's much longer than the last one. But I think people will have a good time listening to it.
Yeah,
I
hope.
think they'll enjoy it.
Mm-hmm. I think this will be very much like Hello Internet, in that the episode length can vary by an hour or more for seemingly no reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's just kind of dependent on our conversations, because we are telling a story is what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
It's in an interesting format, but it is still us telling a story.
Oh yeah, and I kind of want to make it a more structured story later.
Which is an interesting thing.
Not
to
in QED,
consider.
but in a different thing. Something that's a little more
less podcasty, more radio drama.
Yeah, because I think it's an interesting premise.
Definitely. Somebody could make movies off of QED. Like these are great ideas for movies.
They really could.
And then we can copyright claim them and take all their money. Until YouTube fixes their copyright claim system.
Which is very broken.
Yeah.
QED 1, the heartwarming tale.
A family picture
of 3 college students who said screw everyone else
and moved to Georgia to start New Hollywood.
And we may have had to siphon gas.
I didn't.
I want to point out that I didn't siphon the gas.
That was me.
Yeah.
Whoops.
That's why you sound like a pack-a-day smoker.
Yeah, that's why I sound terrible.
It's because you siphoned gas last week.
I feel like QED 2 would just be like QED Wars instead of Star Wars.
QED Wars.
There are remarkable similarities.
Oh, I think it's very similar to Stargate.
Yeah, that's true. It is very Stargatey. It's been so long.
Yeah, it definitely follows a Stargate-esque like set of rules and aliens and all that stuff.
Yeah, where they all have roughly the same technology level for no apparent reason.
Well, I mean, there are technology differences, but we
weren't focusing on that.
Yeah, we weren't really.
Maybe one of them has better laser beam technology, but it really doesn't matter so long as your guys' team wins.
Yeah.
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 So this has been fun. Was this filling in the box?
This was filling in the box with Joey
and Eric
and Josh.
Thanks for listening, everyone.